Hello Pisces, this is your mid-June reading for 2020. I just know that there is no way I just sat here and recorded this very in-depth, very emotional reading for you guys and then it didn't save. But I think that speaks to the overall energy of this reading, so I don't have a problem rehashing everything that we just went over. So, the channel messages I got for you, starting off, were leaving, question mark, and the word apathy with a question mark. The channeled songs were Oh Girl by the Lights. The lyrics are, oh girl, I'd be in trouble if you left me now, because I don't know where to look for love and I just don't know how. So you got that song, and then the other channeled song was Tonight Tonight by Hot Shell Ray. I think that's how you say their name. But it's a song about a guy whose girlfriend just cheated on him, and he's choosing to go out and drink and just have fun, and the song goes Tonight Tonight. You may have heard it, early 2000s song. So I wanted to say off the bat that I am definitely getting the energy that this is someone from the past. If you're looking for a new love, I would say check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because this is definitely a past person. It doesn't have to be someone who necessarily cheated on you, but I am getting a lot of energy overall of contradictory energy that in some way complement each other. Because even those two songs, like Oh Girl is about someone who's clearly missing the person that they're in love with and like begging them to stay. And then Tonight Tonight is a song that's about like, you can leave, I don't care. But I think under both of those songs there is a level of pain. And I was just saying when we got cut off, you guys really might not even want to hear this message. I was just saying that I get a very apathetic vibe from you towards this person, but yet there's clearly still this pain here regarding the situation. So I think it's impossible to not care but still be hurt, you know? So I think more than anything, you need to acknowledge, if this is someone from the past that you want a reconciliation with this card coming out, you need to acknowledge how you actually feel. I think there's a lot of reflecting going on in this connection as well, so it could be a twin mate or twin flame. Sorry, I've been up since 5 a.m. It could be a twin flame or a soulmate. Did I say a twin mate? Yeah, it could be a twin flame soulmate. But I think just like the energy of those two songs and this connection, when there was this split apart, whenever it happened, I think someone took on the energy of oh girl, like being sad and sort of being in their feelings, and the other person took on the energy of going out drinking, overindulging, being like, I'm gonna ignore my problems, da 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 da. But they both of those things are just sort of like different medications for the same wound, if that makes any sense. But I think neither of you have really addressed what the wound is, so it's never gonna heal. I got the overall message for you guys to focus on throat and heart chakra. Mostly I would go throat, heart, healing. You can look into some YouTube videos or anything you can find on healing the throat and heart chakra, and then look into some solar plexus healing, and that's really going to help heal this connection, because I think that both of you have some communication issues when it comes to feelings. You could be dealing with another water sign, fire, or air. I'm trying to think. Another reading got this same energy but kind of in reverse. It might have been Sagittarius. I don't know. But check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus anyway. But yeah, definitely an energy that is, it's almost like, these are very clear cards, but I feel like the energy you're almost trying to show me of how you feel and how this person is showing me of how they feel isn't the truth of it. And it's a lot deeper than this. I think this is very surface. But that makes sense with Venus being in retrograde and everything. So those were the channel messages. That was a lot. I'm going to get into the cards. So for your energy, you had the 8 of Cups. That talks about, again, the person being in the energy of wanting to sort of manifest this connection back into their life, but it could be vice versa. And with the 6 of Cups, which talks about emotional imbalance, I think either you or this other person chose to, one, indulge in their ego and walk away from this like it didn't matter, with this sun coming up representing the solar plexus, and 2, to just sort of drink and numb. And there are a lot of ways that people can numb themselves. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be any sort of alcohol or addiction. It could be sex, food, anything. There's countless ways to distract yourself from what you're really feeling. And I think that's kind of an energy going on between the two of you. Definite emotional imbalance, but at least with it going from the 8 to the 6 of Cups, I think the two of you are getting into some kind of balance. How you feel about this person? You have the Page of Staffs. They have the Ten of Staffs. Again, contradictory energies, but still pretty much kind of the same thing. The Page of Wands, which is what this is in the traditional deck, talks about wanting to start something new, someone wanting to give it a go. Could also be like a sexual energy, just like wanting to rev up, start things over. And the Ten of Staffs talks about an ending to a cycle, but also a beginning, because for something to end, it also has to start again, especially with the way he's holding that staff in his hand. It's almost exactly similar. So I think both of you have a desire to bring this connection back. Just the way that you're approaching it and approaching the healing is very, very off balance. Overall energy of the connection, Queen of Swords, communication. Again, there needs to be some precision in the way, look at this, oh my god, look at this card. So the Queen of Swords talks all about communication, our thoughts, da 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 da, and water represents our feelings. There needs to be some precision in the way that you express your feelings, flowing through that greenery that talks about the heart chakra and all that. So yeah, I would definitely, I do think this person is going to be coming back into your life. I've got 2 channel messages. Ooh, sorry about that. Almost dropped the camera. There's just so much going on with this Pisces reading. What is going on with you guys? So many freaking outside disruptions. But I got Christmas as a channel message, as well as Scorpio. So that could be Libra season or Sag season. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But again, those are conflicting energies in themselves, because one of those represents sort of a Halloween fall vibe and the other is Christmas. But that wasn't my point. My point was that your energy literally scatters me. My Venus is in Pisces and Pisces is in retrograde. A lot going on. Yeah, this person is going to be coming back, but I would just work on and really think about what it is that you want to say, what it is you've been feeling towards this person, their actions towards you. You had the 7 of Swords. Usually this is about lying, stealing, cheating, but I think this person is going to be coming in attempting to backtrack some of the things that they could have possibly said to you, and attempting to sort of take back some negative energy that they could have put out in the air between the two of you for whatever reason. And then your message from Spirit was the 7 of Cups, which usually talks about keeping our options open, but I think that this is talking about you restricting yourself and trying to restrict what you feel, especially with him kind of standing in this puddle, restricting your feelings and not allowing yourself to feel the full spectrum of what it is that you're feeling. I think that's what it is that's holding you back and kind of making you feel like you're in quicksand. I heard a quote the other day that said, when water is still, it petrifies. When water, or it putrefies, one of those words, it gets dirty and muddled. When water is fluid, it stays fresh and clean. And I think that kind of needs to be your mantra and your mentality, because Pisces, you guys are water. And it's interesting to be emotion, yet kind of be out of touch with your own emotion, if that makes any sense. I think you guys have a tendency to be sort of a emotional sounding board to the people around you, but then kind of out of touch with what it is that you're really feeling. And I can relate to that with my Pisces Venus. So yeah, there's just a need for you to really, and both of you got the 7s. I would look into numerology 7-7 for what that extended message is, but there's a need for both of you to change the way that you approach your feelings. And I know 7 is a number of divinity, so I do think you're going to get there. This got a little bit long. Honestly, this reading tired me out. I love you guys. If you would like a personal and to get a little bit deeper, you can go ahead and email me at lightintarot@gmail.com or follow me on Instagram at JayaPapaya, and I will put all that down below. I know this got really intense. If you would like to take it apart, please contact me, honestly. I love you guys. Bye.